Welcome to this very cold, wintry morning. I think it's like 33 degrees. The water's probably 40. I decided to come back gold panning because we got a storm coming in a few days, and the temperatures are getting into the 20s at night. So it's pretty much, unless we get a warm front coming through in the next weeks or month, this may be one of my last times to come up this year. So figured take advantage of it. It is cold. Got my heated jacket on. I get about 4 hours of battery life, but that should be enough. Hopefully it warms up a bit. And we do have some rain and snow coming in, so I'm gonna just keep going as long as I can. But if you notice, I am back where I was hitting heavy in the spring, early summer, and then one of the last comments I made on the videos was I'd try to get back here in the fall and finally clean this area out. But didn't happen. It's mid-November right now, but luckily the ground isn't frozen. I was a little worried. Just did a couple digs, and that was it's still really soft. But like I said, it's going to be getting in the 20s soon. Probably a few more days of cold weather, and I'm not going to be able to do this. Or if we do get the 6 inches that's staying up here, then that's pretty much it for a little while. But let me get set up. Goal is just run as many buckets as I can this morning. I'm just psyched to be on the river, even though it's cold as hell. But yeah, let me get to it. All right, let's fill the first bucket. One thing that sucks about this time of the year are the leaves. They just get in the pumps and try to clog them. So that was a little pain setting up, but I got both going, and I'm ready to run some material. And hopefully this warms me up a bit with shoveling. In it. Okay, first bucket.
Dirt on my boots and a dream in my veins. Let's ride. I was born where the map turns gray. One pump town with a 2-lane way. Front porch sitting on a Friday night. Pick a parked in the glow of the porch light. Mama taught me work comes first. Daddy said, boy, know your worth. Ain't got much, but I got pride and a backbone built from county lines. Cause I'm back roads raised, some big soul. Bonfire burning where the wild things go. Radio up with the window down. That's how we do it in a no-name town. Cornfield heart with a rebel blaze. Living this life in 1,000 ways. But every mile is back roads raised.
All right, let's see what's in there. There's a lot of clay in there, so that definitely ran a lot slower than normal. And I might have to come a little further away from the bank, but let's see. I'm curious if there's a good amount of gold. See a little. Oh, that's cool. Seen any gold, but it's always small in this area. So, oh, I do see a piece. Small. Sure you're in frame. Very little concentrate, so I always love that. Let's see what we got. Definitely seeing some gold. So I can do this in real time for you. You see it? I definitely have to get a close up on this. Actually, not too bad. See if we can zoom in. You see it all? And there's a bunch over here too. So let me do a better cleanup, and I'll give you the grand total for that, at least for that bucket. And just like that, I'm warm again. I'm not cold anymore for some reason. Not too bad. Small, but there's quite a bit in there. Problem is, with all the leaves, and since it's been a while since I've been here, I don't remember where I dug. I know I dug right here. You can still kind of see the hole. And I was hitting a lot of clay, as you can see, which has made it really slow to process. And it's more like soil as I go further up. So I think I'm going to come down a little. And I gotta remember where I was. There was an area I specifically left alone, so I was going to finish off. And I can't remember where it is, which sucks. I think it's there. I could be wrong, but anyways, let me get back to it. I'll run a few more buckets, and then hopefully I find the exact spot I wanted to finish. I actually wanted to finish this whole bank, but I don't want to keep running material I've already run. I only get so much time like today, so I'm gonna try to hit all the fresh stuff. Just not so much clay. That was a little slow going, but man, great day to be back. It's been a while since I've found some gold. It's amazing how it rejuvenates you. All right, let me get back to it. All right, I just ran a third bucket. Those are 3-gallon buckets I'm using. So that's 9 gallons so far that I've run. I went further up, just past those gloves. Right about there, and maybe 6 pieces of gold, and it was smaller, so it's actually worse up there. And I got back to right here. It got a little better. Again, it's small, but it's there. Just to show for reference, it is tiny. But it's adding up. It's only, like I said, it's only 9 gallons of material, so not too bad. I just can't remember where I dug and where I need to dig. I think I'm going to scoop more, since that was more of the gold. Kind of scoop some of that, more of that clay layer off, run a few more buckets, but I tell you, it is cold. I don't know, it's just really raw today, so it's especially standing in the water, I can feel it through my toes. But I'll probably do a few more buckets, and I might have to run and get a coffee. But we'll see. The snow's holding off. I'm actually on the northeast side of a mountain range. It's way up there. Coming up through there, it was a winter wonderland. It was actually really cool. But everything was snowed over, ice. And I was a little worried when I got here. I'm like, oh no, this is going to be horrible down here. But the mountains must have blocked the storm, or the last storm. So it's cold, but it's doable. I mean, the ground is almost on the cusp of freezing. It makes it a little thick digging, especially with the clay. But I know, enough whining, get back to digging, right? Let me run a few more buckets, and then I'll decide if I'm going to stay longer, or I'm going to call it a day. But it's still been a great morning getting out here. It feels good to be back. Well, I got about 1 bar left on my jacket, and the winds are picking up. They're actually supposed to get up to 15-20 mile an hour gusts. So it's getting cold. So I think I'm going to call it on that. I was able to get my 4th bucket. I don't know how I didn't break my back or shovel getting those pieces up. But pretty decent gold under there. Not as much as I thought. There was a lot of clay, so it didn't really have... didn't seem like it had was able to settle in as well as I thought under those rocks. But here is the grand total of the day. Not bad for 12 gallons of material. Not bad. The funny thing is, 9 o'clock last night, I saw the weather, and I'm like, I guess I'm going to drive tomorrow 2 hours north to go gold panning. So Kind of glad I did, but it's chilly. It's just, I don't know. I mean, the jacket's working. My body's warm, but my feet, hands, and face are cold. So, but this was good. I haven't been out in a while. This feels great to be out, especially. I mean, it's not as picturesque, the scenery, but it's still very peaceful. That's all I hear is just a nice flow of water. So that'll do it. Like I said, I'm done. I need to go get a coffee, warm up. I actually might come back in a different area or check another stream for a couple of test pans for a future spot. But as far as this area, I'm done. I'm gonna start packing up. So get out there, brave the cold. Another month or so. Once this ice is over, it's almost impossible to get in. I mean, I still try. If I find an area that I can actually get in during, the months of January, February, I'll try. Just because you get bored, you have to just get out, and it sucks. Yeah, the cabin fever. So I will see you on the next video then. Have fun.